Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So guys, today we are going to talk about Neo stock. So guys, Neo stock has suffered from a number of challenges, from supply chain disruption to regulatory risk, but there are still numerous reasons to believe share are deep. Here's why Neo Future should be still right. Mark Cuban is a millionaire investor who sold Broadcast.com to Yahoo for $5.7 billion in 1999. Kevin launched a firm 2 years before selling its Hurricane Wall Street legend status. Cuba has since invested in several companies, particularly mission driven startups, and owned the Dallas Maverick fell. Mark Cuban is a new stock whale. The Neo stock has been hit by several challenges ranging from supply chain delay to regulatory risks. However, there are several reasons to assume that stock are cheap, and here's why Neo Future seems promising. Neo's fourth quarter profit fell short of market estimates, but we are far from disasters, and I am a 3 cents behind my per share estimate of 14 cents in terms of revenue. Neo reported $1.55 billion, which was $22.76 million higher than predicted and represented a 51% growth year over year. However, the key element that caused NI or shares of to collapse after reporting result or it's a vehicle delivery statistics, and Neo provided a projection of 2000 uh, 2500 to 2600 vehicles delivery in the first quarter, and list on the other hand predicted that deliveries would be about 28. Neos delivered 2,05,034 vehicle in quarter 4, just 34 more than its baseline target. However, this market a 44% increase year over year and 2.4% gain over the previous quarter. In addition, Neo recorded an almost 50% year over year rise in automobile sales, with a 6.7% gain over the prior quarters. Neo CEO William Lee described 2021 as a year of major investment in technologies and supply chain innovation. Intends to re-accelerate Neo in 2022 by increasing the user base and delivering its production and services in many more nations. Finally, CFO we think stated that in 2021 Neo achieved a margin of 20.1% per car. As a result, the company's performance last year was strong even while Neo plunged more than 9%. As a result of the company earnings announcement, the consequences among Wall Street analysts remained optimistic. The most recent rating from Wall Street analysts was with an upside projection of 38% to 325% for 2022. City Group's analyst Jeff Chang is the most positive, of a price target of $87 on Neo. John believes that the unchanged confidence and Neo shares is reasonable in light of Q4 margin. It was said to be stronger than anticipated. Furthermore, the 3.1% quarter over quarter reduction in total gross margin is explained by the Q4 very high base owing to income from new electric vehicle credit. Bopie, a security analyst at US Tiger, feels that a realistic price for fresh share is $40 based on the development of new operation into new European countries as well as additional penetration into the Chinese market. The analyst anticipated net income to cover selling gym general and administrative cost in 2022, assuming an 18% ratio after Tesla simply knocked its earning out of the park. Neo and the other competitors should be sowing in their beer. At this point, home owners of Neo Investry don't like to pay more cost to market their shares. In the Chinese language, electrical car form, which is down 45% to date in 2022. I'll be honest, I'm excited about the worldwide electric vehicle prospects. Nonetheless, recent news from CEO William Lee that in the research stage of developing its phones to compete with Apple has raised major concern that it will lose sight. The CEO appears on a graphic presentation at the end of March outline why the company is considering developing its phone, and it's appeared that they want a phone that works better with their automobiles on the ground. I get the reason, but the more I think about it, the more it's remind me of a model extension gone wrong. Considers Samsung languages or a chip. All of this talk about Neo producing a phone has been wondering whether the model extension is crazy, the Neo telephone or the Apple or the mobile certain or collaboration with Apple be used to resolve issue. I have never posted in a Neo vehicle. Most individual I believe haven't done both, so I am sure if if it's a legitimate issue according to CEO Post Research. Lee appears to envision its. We will learn more from the attitude of providing a better expertise to our consumers. The Neo had remarked over the phone according to CNEB Post. According to Lee, Apple operating system is a closed environment. This suggested Apple over all the iPhones software and hardware. Google has a free and open environment after all. Its Android operation system is available for free download by anybody or on any phone other than an iPhone. So if Apple were so interested, we might approach them and collaborate with their engineers to figure out how to provide greater introduce no expertise without constructing a phone from the ground up. Apple is not interested, and it's not only because it's working on Apple automobile. The Apple ecosystem is a more effective retention strategy. I know this is the case since my family has two Apple computers. TV, one set of AirPods and one iPad. Collectively, they all function well when it's come to Android and home Windows. Things are little different. Lee is concerned that if Apple does not release its sample automobiles by 2025, many owners he